Hi, I'm Pat.
And I'm Deborah, and we are fresh back from Comic-Con. We are
A
a
couple
couple
of
of
geek girls. That's right. Freshly minted from my first Comic Con. Boy, oh boy, was that an amazing event.
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. I am still completely exhausted, still slightly just beat between the emotional highs of like a Star Wars concert and the lows of having to wait in line for various things and worrying about not getting in.
And the constant walking from here. I feel like I walked about 20 miles a day. Honestly, I think I lost 10 pounds walking.
It's probably not far from
But
the
it
truth.
followed me back home in my luggage. So there you go.
All the
Oh my
stuff
God.
and the swag and the toys that we get.
Oh, so much stuff. I had such a wonderful time. We got these. Oh my gosh. So, what was your favorite moment? Like, what were some of the highlights of Comic Con for you?
Oh my gosh. So one of my favorite moments, honestly, is the Star Wars concert. It was so epic, and like just the story of how we got into that because I'm a Verizon customer is like, wait, what?
That was so cool. That was so cool.
Yeah, that honestly, either that is my highlight or one of those little tiny geeky things of going to one of the cartoon voiceover panels and meeting Bob Bergen, who's the voice of Porky Pig. He's been Porky Pig for the last, I think he said 25
No,
years.
that's pretty exciting, huh?
That's pretty freaking cool. And he said hi to me, and he told me where I can go for more voiceover lessons, which is very cool.
That's very cool. That is very cool.
So what about you? What was your favorite? I think I know what your favorite is.
Well, there were so many highlights, but this being my first Comic Con, I was just overwhelmed and blown away the entire time. But if I had to choose one moment, I think it would be the Person of Interest panel. I know that's not the geekiest thing in the world I could have gone to, but I love that show. And I was able to get to the third row from the stage in the hall, and it was amazing to be so up close and like personal with the Person of Interest cast. You know, Jim Caviezel was there. So was Amy Acker. We all know her from like Angel and Dollhouse, right? Kevin Chapman was there. Producers and creators. Jonathan Nolan was there, and it was just incredible. And I think I honestly admit, I don't know about those movie stars must do amazing things with their skin. They have the clearest, prettiest skin. Oh my gosh. They're like, I don't know, it's like they spend like their entire waking moments like in a facial mask or something. But they all just look so perfect. Yeah.
Going in for daily facial.
Mr. Caviezel is a very there's just something really cool about him. He's very kind and very patient. After the panel was over, he actually just walked to the end of the stage, like on stage right, and just stood there. And he let all of his little rabbit fans take pictures constantly. And he just stood there very patiently. And it wasn't like, hey, check me out, I'm Jim Caviezel. It was more like, I hope this makes you guys happy. If it's cool with you, it's cool with me. And I thought, how gracious. How very gracious of him. So, he gets kudos for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Those are our highlights.
Oh, and the Marvel panel, the Marvel television panel.
Oh my gosh.
How
did I forget about that?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
How did I forget about the Marvel panel?
And Agent Carter. It was so amazing.
Oh my gosh. I feel bad because I have to catch up on Agent Carter. I've seen the first 3 episodes, and I loved it.
Yes.
I thought it was great. Strong female hero, but in a time that was very anti-female strength in a lot of ways.
Very much
so. Just the whole dynamic of the culture within that show, with how awesome Peggy Carter is and how totally butt-kicking, and then watching Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and then there's this moment where
we saw Phil, son of Cole.
Yes, with Phil Coulson. But there's this moment where Simmons, the girl geeky science
yeah,
character.
Simmons of Fiction.
She totally geeks out over like finding Agent Carter's files in their bunker, in their hub, and it's the cutest, most wonderful thing ever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's geeking out while we're geeking out over her, and it's like, it's a wonderful moment.
That's pretty cool. It was geek synchronicity. What can we say?